Toastmaster Nancy, are you listening? I like the title of your speech. It definitely got us involved. Everyone here knows that you're a well-versed speaker. Of course, great tone, pace, easy to follow along, great structure. Some of the things that I really liked about your speech was the fact that one of your goals was to be informative. And you started that off with your speech introduction. You had Mara tie us in before you started speaking by having her ask that question, how do we perform active listening? Not only did you have her introduce you with the question, but your introduction was great because you told us how you need to be intentional with your active listening by telling us about a story of your friend Connie. And it got us all relating about how we need to change our mindsets when we're trying to be active listeners. What I thought could be improved was you said you wanted to work on maintaining your eye contact. Now, I thought you did a great job of this, but I could tell when you had notes on the side, you would kind of shift to the side, maybe scrolling, I think possibly scrolling, but you would shift to the side, and I thought that was interesting. And another thing you wanted to focus on was making sure that your gestures were intentional. So although your focus was about here, I still felt a lot of them were at the bottom of the window. You did have a lot of good intentional gestures where you were talking about something being heartfelt, or you said focus and you brought it together. But there was a lot where you could see right there, bordering on the edge of the screen. And I think that's one of the things that you should try to focus on when you're thinking about how to keep your gestures together. Another thing that I was thinking of was how to challenge yourself. I'm going to use what Kelly mentioned in her speech where she says, think about speaking to the back of the room. So even though you're focused right here, have your gestures up here. Make sure that everyone can see them. And I know I've seen you before too with the voice. You talked about having us break out of our filters when we're listening. So I think when you're speaking to the back of the room, it automatically brings people in because you're kind of startling them and breaking that filter of mom, that, hey, I'm talking to you. And this I know you can do, but I would have loved to see more of it to show how that kind of brings in that active listening portion. Maybe you could have told us a story about how your friend Gail, who you said is a great person to listen to, what are some of the examples where she does this to you? Overall, though, I loved your speech. I loved all the tips. I think everybody loves the topic. And I think we could all agree that if we can improve our active listening skills, then we can improve our communication skills as well. So thank you for the speech.